Alright guys, how's it going? Caseyv3 here again. This video I'm going to give you my game of the year of 2013. It has been 5 days in 2014. It was January 5th. I just want to give you my game of the year. Now, there's been a lot of good games out there in 2013. A lot of great games, a lot of decent games, a lot of games that you know don't really consider great games, but they're really fun to play. Off the top of the bat, it had to nail it down to two of the franchises that I really enjoy. Well, yeah, two companies I really enjoy, and that's between BioShock Infinite and The Last of Us. Now, BioShock Infinite, I'm a big BioShock fan. I got BioShock Infinite when it first came out. I was kind of mad a little bit because I really wanted to get my hands on it in 2012. That's pretty much when it was actually going to be released, but they delayed it because they was working on more stuff about it. At first they were talking about adding a multiplayer to the BioShock Infinite game. I didn't really want BioShock doesn't really even need a multiplayer, but they did add a multiplayer um, function with BioShock 2, which was pretty fun. At least it sort of has some Call of Duty elements, but still sticking with the BioShock formula. So it wasn't really going all out, switching up its identity. But I'm so happy that BioShock Infinite was worth the wait. Story wise, characters in it, Elizabeth and Booker DeWitt. The enemies, the gameplay, the presentation, especially the ending that got you scratching your head, for a couple of minutes. Then you finally realize, and it was so so interesting with the ending, how it ties everything together. Uh, that's pretty much what a game should have. And The Last of Us, which was very interesting as well. I think the first time I heard news about it was on Uncharted 3. Uh, it was actually a couple of days when Uncharted 3 came out around 2011, and a couple months after it was released, it had a little trailer in the lobby section of The Last of Us. It was just showing a little bit of clips here and there of some of the presentation and some of the elements that have it in it, and then was showing some gameplay and stuff like that. And then we didn't find any news to the E3 2012, which got me a little excited a little bit more. The survival horror, a little bit element bringing back. Naughty Dog, I think this is Naughty Dog's first time making a rated M game, and it was worth the wait. It was very excellent. Another game that actually got delayed, supposed to come out probably around. I think it's supposed to come out around May, but then got delayed to like June 14th or something like that. Nice, good characters. Ellie is pretty much he stole the show. Good gameplay, good presentation, good enemies. Everything within that whole game was excellent. I love it a lot. I beat the game about like 4 or 5 times. Same thing with BioShock Infinite. Um, Now the online was a big surprise for everybody because pretty much we didn't know anything about the online. We didn't see any gameplay. We didn't see any previews. We didn't even have a beta for it. And the only thing we had was a glimpse of a trailer that came out pretty much the same week Last of Us was coming out, because Last of Us came out around on a Friday. So during that same week, I think like on a Monday or Tuesday is actually when we seen a a gameplay trailer of it. And the online portion of it was excellent. It's very good. It was it was pretty interesting. And in the future they're gonna have DLC. They already have DLCs for the story mode elements of The Last of Us. So can't wait to dive into that. But my game of the year between these two, I'm gonna have to say BioShock Infinite, just because I'm a BioShock fan and I really enjoy the game. I think this game is pretty much underlooked now because you have games like Last of Us and not God of War, Grand Theft Auto 5. Very good game, especially Grand Theft Auto 5, because it has a big fan base because Grand Theft Auto has been around for so many years. Everybody is going to say, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5 should be game of the year, but my game of the year is going to be BioShock Infinite. I just love the story, the especially at the ending with the twister, the characters, the gameplay. I beat the game about 6 times. Right now I'm on it right now. I'm about to play it again for the seventh time. I just love the characters and the gameplay. I just love everything about the game. It sort of reminds me of BioShock 1. I still think BioShock 1's a little bit better than BioShock Infinite, but BioShock Infinite has definitely improved some stuff from BioShock 1. So yeah, that's it. BioShock Infinite is my game of the year. So pretty much all I have to say, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your game of the year is. It BioShock Infinite? Is it Grand Theft Auto 5? There's been a lot of games out there. Tomb Raider, which was a good game, and Rayman Legends, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and yeah, there's been a lot of good games out there. But my game of the year is BioShock Infinite for so far. So thanks for watching. Caseyv3, as always, have a wonderful day.